Hello, we should be more or less ready. We're going to play Snowrunner without VR today, yes, because I reached my limit again. And because of that, you will be without VR. Probably for this afternoon as well. Going to play Snowrunner without Okay, the sound is there. I already see. Oh, shut up. I have double audio like this. No, okay. I wanted to check if someone liked my stream already. Wait a sec. I wanted to thank you by name. Yes. Here it is. Azure Sing. Thank you. Thank you for liking the stream. Okay. The game is here. Is here. Apparently you already have a visual of it. Let me position the cell phone with the chat on the keyboard over here. Yes, but I will have to put the keyboard in a way that lets me see. Should work, I guess. Yeah, it should work. Let me check the. Okay, I'm in frame. We can play, I think. Let me bring down the. Ooh, fits but barely. No, but it's okay as long as the phone doesn't fall. Huh. Yes. Okay. We can go. What was I doing? What was I doing indeed? Delivering materials to the polar station. I can move the screen a bit and presumably move the camera as well. Maybe like this. Let me see. More to. Hey, thank you, Andrew. You like the stream. Welcome. You're always one of the first. Okay, like so. Back to the game. Like I said, I was delivering to the polar base a series of materials, including bricks and fuel. I already delivered the metal planks. My plan is this. I have a very big truck that I already brought this side of the mountain, which will go to the factory to grab the bricks. 4 units of them, he can carry them. And then start returning toward the polar base, even though the fuel might not be enough. When the fuel proves to be not enough, I'll spawn another truck for here, pass by the fuel station, and bring the fuel that I need for the polar base and the other truck. This is the idea. Of course, implementing this idea might prove more difficult than one would think in this game. We will soon discover. Final look at the camera, but maybe a bit lower, no? Because anyway, if I set it while looking at me, but not in the position that I will be actually using, yes, like this. Let's go. Automatic gear, and the steering works, yes. So as you can see, it's a fairly big truck indeed, yeah, isn't it? It's one of the biggest that you can get at this point in the game. 8 wheels, very long flatbed, meaning that it can carry all 4 units of materials that I need in one go. And this is perfect, of course. Will take some maneuvering to get past of this. And perhaps some usage of the winch is in order, but we'll see. Before getting to that, let me try to just accelerate right through it. Okay. Look at the terrain deformation that this game has, isn't it cool? Of course, I need a mouse that I can actually reach. Okay, like this. For winching, no? Let me see. From behind, I usually get good results if I winch from behind. The only problem is this tree is extremely weak. No, in fact, it will do nothing. Let me try with the differential lock. Apparently, it could prove enough. Yes. The truck seems to be moving. Well, no more. And maybe from here now I can reach the other side. Apparently not. This will just go down, I already know it. Or maybe just a bit is what I need. We already reached a roadblock. It's the nature of the game, of course. There is no winching point, like whatsoever. Really? That's problematic then. Let's try to go back. As long as you can go back, it's okay. Then like so maybe. Huh? Well, it's not so bad, I would say. Not so bad. Now you can winch by using trees to our maximum advantage. Oh, finally I got something that works, the lighting pole. Only problem is if I do it like this, it will put the truck sideways. Let's try to do it from the side of the truck. Yeah. Turn the wheels are ready and... there you go. Wiggle, wiggle. It's a bit long, isn't it? It's the characteristic of the truck. That's also the reason it can carry all these bricks that we do need after all. It looks like an interesting mission. I don't know if I did it at the correct time. Presumably it would have been better to come here once I had better tires. But I mean, we can make an attempt. I love the animation of the end. Oh, water overrod. Okay, this is unexpected and highly problematic. It is also the only way to access that place. Yeah, there is no other road whatsoever. So, by means of exclusion, there must be a way to get past of it. Even if honestly I cannot see it. I see a lot of water, and I don't see an easy way to get past that water. Maybe to the left. If you go into that water, it's the end, basically. Let's try to drive over these rocks and jagged terrain to the left, I guess. Looks dangerous, but I can try. And I must, of course. Come on. Differential is a must here. No, but this is enough, because now we winch to the lighting pole, of course. Can I winch from the back here? No, that's asking too much. And I will winch from here. Right side of the track, no? It's not bad, I think. Should work. Everything appears so small when you're used to playing VR. Everything is small, but you cannot play VR every day, unfortunately. By now I know it. By now I know it. As much as it saddens me. Okay, this is perfect. I myself will play VR and only that. Only that. But there is a limit to it. And now I know it very well. Okay. It's getting into the road. It's getting into the road. As long as the two front wheels have traction, the rest of the truck will follow, presumably. And here is the factory. We reached the factory. Now the problem is getting back with all the bricks. That would be problematic. Ah yeah, go back to automatic transmission. No need to be so slow. Here comes the second gear. Third. Fourth. Oh. We're not reaching the fifth, I think. Okay, this is the part where you get the brick, I presume. Let me see. Cargo management. Medium pipes, that's pretty cool. Bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's some bricks that we got. Hey, Dallas, hello. Yeah, man, that's one of my favorite trucks to use. First time for me. First time I actually tried to do something with it. And isn't it fun? I love it. Yes, I can see that it's a very powerful and versatile truck. Now, unfortunately, the fuel won't be enough. But I will start towards the destination. And then, like I said, Anyway, this polar base needs fuel as well, so I'll bring another truck to the fuel station, thus getting fuel for it and the polar base. So let's see how far can I get before the fuel actually runs out. Problem is, this uses a lot of fuel because all-wheel drive is always engaged, and these are 8 wheels, so it's bound to be a bit problematic. I can imagine what sort of transmission this monster has underneath. Like it's a lightning pole of a transmission. It's like the main mast from an ancient ship must be practically. The longest monster that I've ever driven. Very cool track indeed. I love it. I will pass on the snow. Snow does nothing to it. Yes. Imagine if I tip the track already. By doing this. No, I don't think so. Gotta be careful in this game, eh? It's easy to misjudge. It's also fast, eh? When you're actually driving on a road, well, road maybe it's a big word here, but anyway, on a straightaway, it can accelerate plenty. And all these bricks don't seem to really hamper its progress, but I best not speak too soon. Water over road, yes, like every single other place in this game. Like, is there even a single road that is in a decent condition? I don't think so. But of course we're playing single player today, so I can easily skip the time to play only during day. We'll see if it's worth it. I will decide when time comes. Oh, watch out, man. I don't like it. Winch, winch. Straight on the track. Now wait, do it with logic. Oops, honk the horn. This is what you want to winch. You should straighten it and pull it ahead at the same time, I hope. It's so easy to tip the track. Can happen any time when you least expect it. Always have to be ready to prevent the disaster. Okay. The fuel is never being enough. It's impossible that this fuel is actually enough. But it's intended, everything within the plan, all according to Keikaku and so on. So scared that it might tip. Really moving stuff today, yeah. Yeah, an entire house worth of bricks, basically. No? I came here by crossing that, like really? Hey, thank you for the like, Aurelian, welcome to the stream. Let me try and understand. I actually already crossed it, yes. Not sure how, but I did cross it. Let me see. I didn't have the bricks, of course, so that's bound to create some problems. Honestly, this looks like fairly deep water. There's no other choice. It has to work, basically. I see no way around it. Should I go where the water is deeper or where there are all the rocks? Oh, god damn it, it doesn't look doable. No alternative. It must be doable because there is no alternative. The famous last words. In theory. No? Well, it's a fairly powerful track. Also, the length of it will be helpful because it means I can always get traction from either one or other group of wheels. Also, all these trees, I don't like them. I don't like all these trees. Will I be able to pass in between the trees? I think so, but I'm not 100% sure. Honking because I pressed the wrong button. I think it fits. Not 100% sure though. Do you think it fits, huh? Guys, I don't know. There's another tree there. Ooh, this is starting to look bad. Should have gone through the other side, I think. Huh. Will never fit. If I could cut down the trees, I guess. But wait a sec. Actually, it does fit. I spoke too soon. It's not like I have a trailer that can get snagged, no? It's all a single long track. Yes. Now, if I run out of fuel like this, it will be fairly embarrassing to leave the track like this. Wait. Yeah, honk again. I just keep pressing H by mistake. This is not good. I think it's always wrong to push and push like this. Now we gotta go back. Come on, it's not gonna work. If I can go back. Which is a big if. Oh, but well, what fits in one direction should fit in the other as well. Or won't it? Am I in trouble? I'm not sure. I might be, honestly. What a bad idea. Let me see if I can attach to something behind. Apparently yes, I can. This is very fortunate. This will pull me out, I think. Might be stuck for good. Let me think. Try like this. I mean, if it fit in one direction, it will fit in the other, in theory. At this point, the real tracker will get the chainsaw out, I guess, and destroy the trees and get past of them. But now, this is not an option for me. What a bad idea. All around, okay, I think I'm out. At this point, if I reattach to the thing behind, whatever it is, it should pull the track out. No, because there is still something over there. Never go in between the trees with a big truck. I thought this one could be the exception to the rule, but yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't at all. Ah, what pain. Let me think. Does this alright? No. It's so low on fuel at the moment. It's so close. It doesn't... I don't understand why it doesn't get out, to tell you the truth, huh? Ah, okay. Basically, the problem is the wheel actually pulls a very tiny bit, sticks to the side, and the wheel has got stuck into the tree, basically. So we gotta pull the track forward and to the right of it, meaning the left of us, because of how we're looking at things. This could work. Now in theory there's nothing holding it. Except for the fact that it's not getting traction. Hey, thank you for the like. I'm a bit in a pinch, Tolitz, but I will get this truck out, I swear. Because we must, otherwise I don't know what to do. Let me see. I already found myself stuck. This has to go. It's getting out, it's getting out. Whew. It's getting out, guys. Okay, I feared the wrong thing. I shouldn't have feared water, apparently. I should have feared the trees. Now we know it. I'll very soon run out of fuel anyway. us having to go for the rescue mission. But we knew that, of course. That's not the problem. The problem was getting the truck stuck in between the trees. And that's past of us now. The water does nothing to it, basically. I fear the wrong thing, now we know. Okay. This doesn't reach, unfortunately. Ah, it reaches here. It's not bad. I think it could work. Look at it. It does, it does. It does. Well, we're getting it out of the water with the fuel we have left, at least. No, it's okay. Basically, these bricks might as well be at the polar station already. There is nothing else blocking my route, except for the lack of fuel. But anyway, we would have to do another trip for bringing the fuel to the polar station, so it's correct. No problems with that. I'm driving it as long as I have the fuel. See, I don't want to skip the night. The night is part of the appeal. It's cool to do this sort of stuff during the night. It gives you a sense of urgency. More atmospheric, so to speak. It appeals to the tracker's fantasy. You never stop working until the job is done. The most honorable among all transportation jobs, the off-road tracker. Like a modern-day samurai of sort. A bit less violence, sure, but maybe violence is in this game. It's violence against nature, destruction of trees and property, and so on. What's this? It's not the polar station. Ah, the sawmill, yeah. This is the sawmill. For people who are content with transporting woods, but wood is not heavy enough for us. We want the bricks ourselves. Starting to go slowly. Basically, we're almost at the limit of our fuel tank. Come on! What's the hold up? Winch? There's nothing that should hold it, honestly. I know what's going to make it move. It's so big that you cannot see the winching point. Ah, it doesn't reach. I reaches this. Like this, it will move. Not too much because it's on the side where the truck is actually tipping. Okay, I'm out of fuel. Time for the rescue mission. We're about halfway. Better than I thought, honestly. Better than I thought. Let's go back to the garage, yes. Our rescue truck will be... Well, probably the Paystar. What better truck to do it? The Paystar, which will have to carry 2 teams. First of all, remove the crane. No need for a crane for this mission. And get the fuel tank, yes. We need to carry a lot of fuel, both fuel for resupplying the other truck and fuel for the polar station. Which means I need this, but I also need a trailer. Do I have any spawned? No, I think I'll have to spawn one and pay for it. It's okay, you cannot do money if you don't spend money, no? And the thing that I need is the fuel carrier trailer. Now, wait a sec. No, No, because I need fuel units, not fuel proper. Then I need a flatbed trailer or a sideboard trailer. Get the sideboard. How's the flatbed? I think the flatbed is better. Yes, it will be lighter. So. This is full, right? Yeah. The idea is this. Now I will explain properly. We drive this way and this way. Go northward. Cross the high mountain road, which was quite difficult the other day, but with this truck it should be easier. Like this, like this. Get the fuel at the station. Pass the lake again, the river, whatever the hell it is. Like this, like this. Bring the fuel to the polar base. Bring the additional fuel to this, and then we win, basically. Okay, let's do it. Easier said than done, easier said than done. But the Paystar is an hell of a truck. It certainly can do this. I have great faith in this truck. The stack mouse pointer makes the fuel tank luminous. It's kind of a surreal thing, I guess, but doesn't disturb me that much. Anyway, the stack mouse pointer is part of the experience, no? Like, I can imagine the Snowrunner developer saying, but of course the stack mouse pointer is part of the appeal. Considering the kind of mission that I managed to do with this truck the other day, this will be a piece of cake for it. Only thing is that it's very top heavy with the fuel. Unfortunately, it sits very high on the truck frame and it makes it easy to top the truck. Let's hope we don't come to that, but the risk is always present. Excuse me for my allergy. I will produce some unwholesome sounds from time to time. This is part of the allergy situation that I'm living right now. Unfortunately, I knew this time would come. I knew this time would come eventually when I started to stream. Reason for which I started in the winter, but then again, the winter doesn't last forever. Okay, is this where I go left? Apparently, but let me double check it. Yes. Easier than it looks. I bet we can do it. Unless I tip the track. But why should it happen? My god, this thing is so tall, and all the weight sits high. It's completely wrong. They should have designed a different fuel tank. This is very, very challenging to use. Oops, I honked by mistake. It's never a mistake, of course. Just an happy little accident to make the honk sound. You know why I'm quoting right now? I guess you would. Yes. Let me see, huh? Best not use the internal too much. It makes harder to check whether you're tipping or not. No, okay, it's all within the scope of possible realizations. This river produces an almost scary sound. Damn, that's a lot of mud, huh? No, but the mud doesn't worry me. This truck is great in the mud. The snow is more problematic, I would say. Because I don't have the right tires yet. I haven't unlocked them. Scanning out of it. No problem. With only very limited winching. That's a recover the trailer mission, I think. Well, I don't care for it now. We're only doing the main quest here. We go straight for the throat of the game. For it to unleash the goods, meaning the better trucks that we can use to do all the manual tasks in no time. We'll be making some progress, huh? Probably after this mission I hit level 10. Not sure, but possibly. It's so unstable. It's almost ridiculous. Who would drive a truck like this? A truck where all the weight sits high. In a truck that is supposedly made for off-road. The moment, look at this, just the barest minimum road unevenness makes it tip to the side. I think it's time for low gear and differential. You can also try to help yourself by using another gear. No, I don't need it. Will it always say that to me for as long as I play this game? I need the zoom button on the right joystick. It's annoying that when I keep the hand on the joystick that controls the view, then I cannot zoom. Completely wrong. Wait a sec, I can do it quickly. Let me do it. Taking joy to key, joystick 1 would be this. Instead of the paw, this will control wheel rotation. 26 and wheel rotation minus 26. And now, because I rotate the view with the left joystick, I want it to zoom as well. Look at it. This is much better. Zooming is important. Hey, thank you for the like. This is Goluguri. Welcome to the stream. I should minimize this thing or it would be a bother when I alt tab. Okay. Welcome to the stream. Let's deliver this fuel to the other big truck. We can do it. Where is the mouse pointer? Here it is. Now, if I don't see the mouse pointer stuck in the dead center of the screen, then it's not Snowrunner. I don't feel at home anymore. I want the mouse pointer to be stuck in the exact center of the screen. It's important to me. Wonderful programming, yes. Okay. And we can zoom and unzoom. Look how cool it is. Apparently it also rotates the view. Yeah, because I didn't do it correctly, of course. Wait a sec, this is wrong. When I lower the joystick, is still controlling. It's this. Yes, I don't know why it's selected, but it's this. This should be 0. Here it is. And now it will work correctly. Save, minimize, back to the game, and test it. Oh, now it's correct. It's so uneven. This is very dangerous for this truck. I think I should go more diagonally. Then again, the more diagonal I go, the more I have to... No, this is even worse. Even worse. Don't want to look. Okay, no. I'm too worried, you can do it. Especially if I stand ready. Are we at the tipping point? Very, very close at the moment. Wait a sec. That's not hardy enough. That should be. No. Might be already too late, honestly. Oh, that's a good one. My god, it's so precarious. Okay. There is nothing to winch to here. Nothing. It's everything or nothing, basically. wait. They did put a tree up there. The important thing is go slow when you're unsure, so you have time to make corrections if needed. Otherwise, I would have been finished at that point. The tank would have tipped 100%. Now this is another very dangerous stretch of road. Extremely dangerous. I don't like it. I don't like it. But actually I might be speaking too soon. Yes. Ehi, ciao Paki, benvenuto Paki. Allora, com'è? Andato avanti? Paki is here, my friend. Sono a livello 9 adesso. Penso che con questa arriverò al 10. Sto facendo la prima missione dell'Alaska. Explaining Paki where I am at the moment. First Alaskan mission, the Polar Base mission. Well, the first major mission. Tutto a posto, ok. Paki is all right. Vogliamo riprovarci oggi a giocare insieme? Non lo so, può darsi che funziona. Tanto questa missione dura altri 30-40 minuti. Dopodiché sì, poi ci proviamo. Però non lo so se funziona, questa è la verità. Questo gioco lo sai com'è. Allora, guys, we got attached to the big tree, I think. This road is terrible. Yes, like every other road in this game. I'm struggling myself. It's like I'm pulling the load myself. It's that stressful. Okay, but this looks alright, I would say. What do you think? It's advancing, not very fast. Maybe if I push the accelerator a bit less, it's actually better. Yeah, that's a major thing for this game that I never remember to implement. Never push the accelerator all the way down unless you're trying to go maximum speed on a straight road. You get more traction if you push less. Okay, I don't like this. Winch to the correct side. We're there basically, yes. We are at the fueling station. I would refuel, no need to use the fuel in my tank. Why waste it? Huh? We're down. We're past the big, narrow, winding mountain road. Oh, it shouldn't be too hard to reach the polar station, unless I do anything stupid. Which is a big unless. Okay, now we need the fuel units on the trailer and the full fuel tank of the truck, of course. Full tank delivery. Ah, well, okay, I never accepted this. I think I gotta go... Where can I get the fuel? It's this. No, it must be the other one, though. Cargo management. Fuel. 1, 2. On the trailer. And then we get the fuel. What the hell? There's no room! Well, I think I should make it. It's just some maneuver. Luckily the trailer has a long attachment section. Boo! Okay. Fuel up. Okay. Next stop, Polar Base. It's not easy, but we can achieve it. You know what I would do, honestly? Rather than go straight to the Polar Base, I would leave the trailer close to the Polar Base. Well, no, because... No, it's the same, because I wanted to refuel the other truck and go ahead with it first. It give me a better sense of accomplishment to deliver this first. Let me think. If I leave the trailer at this intersection, basically it's the same, no? What changes here? I could even bring the trailer with the other truck, but maybe then you're asking too much of it. But it's better. It's better because if I make a mistake and tip this, at least I have that possibility. If I tip this before I refuel the other truck, it's over. So it's best to do the polar base for last. Yes. Now I know it. Now I know it. That's how we're going to do it. First we refuel the other truck and bring it to destination. And then bring the fuel to destination. You have to perform a complete assessment of risks. Yeah, assessment. Of course I mean assessment. Boom! Some rocks have never stopped anyone on his road to the polar station. Okay, I don't like all this. Oh, why is he making like that? That's bad, guys. Too many rocks. Oh, what a wonderful winching point that they put there. I guess they knew that I would need it. Okay, watch out now, I don't like it very much. Ah, the small trees can actually pull this truck, because it weighs less. So that's good, I gotta keep it in mind. There's a lot of unevenness here, it can be dangerous. Wait, don't go too much forward, rather straighten it first. And then end ready on the winching if anything goes very badly. Oh, I don't think you should. No, wait, you gotta attach the rear part of the truck. Ah, we cannot attach the rear. Best we can do is the middle. But why, I wonder? I'll actually put them off anyway, I think. Maybe if I go differential lock, yes. Oh. Okay. So scary. No, it's okay, it's okay. It's out, and back to the road, yes. Failure is out of the possibilities now. Let me return to the road proper and start hauling gas for real. Should I keep to the correct side of the road? I don't know, I'm the only one on it anyway, so who even cares? The graphic of this game never fails to impress, huh? It looks good. It looks good. You cannot disregard the fact that it's also a good looking game. In addition to having excellent gameplay. The only weak point is the quantity of bugs, as you very well know if you watch the stream. I almost lost my save 3 times basically and had to redo fairly long missions because of restoring a backup. It's that bad programmed of a game, unfortunately. It says deer crossing, no, moose crossing here, but there are no mooses. What's the plural of mooses? Meese? I don't know, English is so weird. Okay. Where's the intersection where I leave the fuel? Let me think. The scary prospect is that if I tip the truck now, basically I lose everything, I gotta start over. It's that hardcore of a game, and this is part of the challenge, of course. It's part of what makes it so immersive. If it were easier, it just wouldn't be the same. Okay, we are at the place where I leave the trailer, yes. The trailer has to go to the left, basically, where we have the town sign. Honestly, I would just leave it here, like this. Maybe just a bit more, yeah. And detach. And now it's time to actually go bring the fuel to the other truck. This is crucial, guys. If I do something very silly now, I lose everything. Let's be super extra careful. Of course, it's not going to be too difficult at this point, but this means nothing in this game. Failure always happens due to distraction. If you're lulled into a false sense of security by the game, that's the moment you do the stupid thing, and then you lose everything. It's happened to me so many times. The old spin tires was the same. I don't like driving this truck with all the top heaviness that it does. It just makes me feel uneasy anytime, even when driving straight. It's like balancing a tartar on top of your head or something crazy like that. Once I refuel the other truck, I will feel better, because anyway, if this stops, the other truck can in theory save it somehow. But as long as the fuel is in this and not there, the danger is crazy high. We're almost there, we're almost there. We must remain calm. Who said it? It was Bayoneta's favorite way of saying, you know, when she died, a witch remained calm. Okay. Past this bend, we're almost there, I think. Ah yeah, I can unzoom now. Here it is, here it is. Imagine if I tip now. Don't fucking say anything that might curse you. Here you are, my big friend. We also have no cranes, so if I tip that enough as to lose a load, basically I have no solution left whatsoever. It should be enough to refuel. Apparently not. A bit further. Ah, now it can. No, yeah, it can. Source, no, that gotta be the destination. Okay. The twin steer. And now we go back to the twin steer. Ah, but it's called the twin steer because it steers with all the wheels in the front. Never thought about it. Okay. Time to start moving the big stuff again. Maximum power, guys. Time to achieve something on this map. Alaska, you're mine. This won't tip as easily. It's not as top heavy. Ah, wait a sec, I didn't plan my waypoint. I normally always do. Let's do it, it's safer that way. So, waypoints. We'll go. Come on. This way. This way. This way. And here. Now, honestly, whether attaching the fuel trailer is worth it now or later, I don't know. Because this will be already super, my god, this is very, very steep. This will already be super, super heavy. So I don't know if attaching even another piece to it is a good idea. Look at it, it cannot even back up on such a rod. Of course, if he wants to go fast, I will try to make it go slow. We don't want to lose everything at this point. That would be devastating. A game where no mistake goes unpunished. Oh, watch out! And more or less we remain on the road, so it's okay. Honestly, I don't even know if I can attach a trailer to this, because honestly I never tried, but I wouldn't do it. It's not worth it, we'll do it in 2 trips. I risk everything for little gain, it's not so long to do this stretch of road with the other track. So tempting though. Let's try to pull it a sec, I'll see how it performs. If it's doable, maybe I bring it all the way. To do everything in one trip, no? Of course, true men do always everything in one trip. It's like when you're carrying the groceries, no? And you always carry all the groceries in one go. And often you end up regretting it, as presumably I will as well. Oh my god, it will take ages to maneuver this thing there. Let me think. Probably I should go left more. I'm not sure honestly. Yeah, left more. Then right. Also, I'm not looking where I'm going, which is general not a good idea. Well, there's nothing. And now in theory... No, the other way, cretin! Ah, ah, ah! I hate this! Vehicles over 40 prohibited. I wonder if they have on this map the famous tunnel in Alaska that brings to a city and it only has one way, which switches direction according to the hour of the day. It's a very famous transportation feature of Alaska. I don't remember the name of the city where it brought you, but I remember about it because I wrote an article about it by years and years ago on my blog. I need to have more tracking articles on my blog. It's such a fun area of expertise. Even if you don't really work in it, it's still interesting. Okay, after like 3 months, I finally got into alignment with that thing to discover, maybe, that it cannot even be attached. Imagine that. In fact, it cannot. Well, I could attach it with the winch, but probably it's not a good idea. No. What a waste of time. It's just not possible to attach anything to it. I can winch it, yeah, but if I winch it, I cannot winch to anything in the world, in the game world, and that's bad. I will certainly need to winch to reach the polar bears. So there's no two ways about it. I gotta do a second trip for the team. What a waste of time! Wasting time is part of the appeal in this game. You gotta accept it. You gotta even embrace it, or you will have a bad time. Okay. What a monster of power. Up the slope. No problem when we have so many poles to winch to. Now comes the hard part. Here you have plenty of water on the road, and yes, but we did it on our way in. We shall be able to do it again. I did it with the metal plank, no? No, but the water doesn't stop it actually. I would say that mud and water do very little to it compared to snow. It's like it doesn't care basically. Look at it. Hey, thank you for the like, Rinaldo, and welcome to the stream. Normally I play this game in VR. Today it wasn't possible for me, so we're doing it without it. Oh, every time I alt tab I lose priority on the window. I gotta find a solution for that. Okay, and also there is a risk that I click behind and maybe do something stupid with... But no, I didn't. Okay. Come on, some winching is in order, I believe. If I well remember, there was something right in front of... No, it's even better. Look at that. I just attached the rear part to the lighting pole over there, and this brings us out of the mud. No problem. What do you say about it? Not bad. I love the little details in this game. Look at how floppy are the things that are on the side, the anti-mud splattering things. I don't know the English word for it at all, but you know what I mean. And the way they move when the truck moves, it's so realistic, so well done. This game has so many things that are well done and makes even more of a shame for the many programming defects that it has. I think we're almost at the station now. I don't see anything stopping us, yes. Perfectly achievable. Whoever said that you need snow tires to do snow missions? Well, it depends, not if you have such amazing trucks to use. Okay. Yeah, let's demolish some of the farmer's house. You will have to accept it. It's a victim of war. The war between man and nature. Okay, cargo management. Here you have your bricks, sir. And now only the fuel. Okay, the other truck will have to do the fuel, which is a bit problematic because it's still a very top-heavy truck and dangerous to use. So, down the same incline that I managed to do with that thing. Wait a sec. Click, clock. Come on, it's got the pointer back. When it got the pointer back, it pushed the pedals. It's because of the wheel support, which is buggy, yeah, case in point. Look at it, but then again, it doesn't always work. Okay, and here. And now I hope everything goes well, yeah, because actually it's much more dangerous than what I did previously. Due to the... I wish I could remove the top part of the truck, but unfortunately it's not allowed. Let's do something though. I will put the fuel in the truck so that it's less top heavy, at least a bit, I hope. I think it's taken into account. In theory it should. If the fuel is inside the tank of the truck, it removes the weight from the top and that's the weight to the bottom, which is just what we need to achieve our mission. Now this is very dangerous because it will be fast, it will go down fast, and who knows what happens when it does. Oh my god, it's tipping so much. Wait a sec. A touch with logic. Attach like this. Ah, damn it. It broke immediately. It's out, it's out. Now it's tipping to the right. Now it's tipping to the right. Now it's tipping to the left. Oh god. No, 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 it's okay. Did I speak too soon? Yes, it's okay, it's okay. Oh my god. So stressful. Don't play this game to relax. It's not a relaxing game. The hell. Yes. Whew. It's alright. Now we attach this thing again and bring it to the factory, to the polar base, I mean. It's not even worth pulling it my way. Just attach it and go. Mm-hmm. I think now it's only a matter of waiting. I don't see anything bad happening. It just takes some time to actually. How long was it? A couple of bends, then we have the water stretch, and then it gets us to the polar base, if I well remember. If I well remember. I wonder my mission comes next. Here comes the flooded part. I started to see it on the horizon. Important thing, guys, remember, as we promptly demonstrated at the beginning, never pass in between trees. So that's a very bad idea. Even if it looks like you fit, you won't. You won't when the time actually comes, you won't fit in between the trees. This is super easy for this one truck. It looks bad because the water is muddy and murky. You cannot see the bottom. It looks like it's so deep, but actually it's completely doable. We need some winching, of course, which we will provide for now. Important thing is not having the type of incline that can make the track tip, and honestly doesn't look likely at this point. Come on! Let's destroy some trees, yes, I feel like it's time. Low gear, differential lock. Give me a good one, and the whole tree is suck in this place. Oh. Oh, don't overdo it. It's out, it's out. Go, go. Only 4 wheels now remain in the mud. Well, except for the trailer, of course. But the trailer doesn't provide for traction, so it's less of a problem. Go back to automatic transmission, because basically we are there. Why is it so slow at this point? There's nothing. What's the hold up, really? The fuel isn't that heavy. Oh, watch out. I don't like it. We're in sight of our destination now. Who parked like that? Who left that truck in the way? Can I reach the... No, I parked it really, really badly. I think I should move it, honestly. It will make everything easier if I do. Don't touch it, please. That would be tragic. Well, maybe touch it just a bit. No, but it's not going to be a problem. Don't you ever do it again. To leave the truck holding up the rod. I cannot believe it. We are done. Wait a sec. That's not where I gotta go. That's where I gotta go. I guess this guy just repaired his fence. I'm going to destroy it again. He will have to repair it a third time. Oh well, build it a third time, but repair it a second time, of course. That's what I mean, but what I mean most of all is that the polar base has now been resupplied. Okay. Now we gotta decide where to go next, but first I gotta go 1 sec to the bathroom. Be right back. Guys, be right back. Okay, back. Check that I'm still in frame. Well, no, of course I'm not. I moved. Yes, it should be okay. It is okay. Down with the wheel and back to the driving seat of my trucks. So, next mission. Next mission apparently is village delivery. Cement and consumables. To the mountain river we should go. That's interesting. Another map already. We go to the mountain river. Well, if it's part of the mission. Only problem is I gotta get the cement. The same warehouse where I already got the cement. That's a bit boring. Or at the port, but the port is completely out of the way. Basically drive all the way back there, get the cement. No, I don't feel like it. It's the same route. Blackbird, floating drill. Off-road truck is recommended. Saddle high is required. It's your help, Paul Pa. We're removing the floating oil derrick and we need you to deliver the rig salvage trailer. The rig salvage trailer is here. Okay. With a saddle high you get it and you bring it here. Well. But to do that you gotta repair the metal bridge first. Which I never did. Let's repair the metal bridge next. But it's more or less the same boring thing, because to repair the metal bridge, you need the metal. Let me see, It's a task, not a mission. Bridge repair, start. The metal is at the other factory. Well, at least it's not the exact same route. To get the metal at the other factory, you know that I have no idea. You can get metal here. There's a factory here. This is better, okay. It's close. You just go here, to here, to here, to here. That's very achievable, yes. The only problem is that I gotta do it with the fuel truck. No, wait, not necessarily, because the other big mission needed village delivery, which by the way is locked, cement 2 and consumables 2. So one trip with the cement can be achieved with the other truck, yes. I'll use the big truck to go to the factory, get the metal, even get 2 medals, because why the hell not, and bring it all the way to the metal bridge, and presumably also to the mission that we need metal on the other side of the bridge, or so I hope. There was one, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, I can bring the metal that way and maybe unload it with a crane if needed. Okay, that's the plan. Twin steer. Twin steer, well, first of all, refuel it. Since we got the fuel here. Oh, I no longer care. You did your job. Okay. We got a plan. The plan will work. We check that. It's always too high. I cannot get the camera to stay. Okay. To keep me how I would want me to be. In frame. Okay, nothing's gonna stop me. It's my usual saying at the beginning of the mission, that I just love to be disproven by the facts. Or at least I do expect it to happen. Stupid allergy. Of course, of course. It wouldn't be Snowrunner otherwise. But it's all part of the course. I should have passed on the other side, I think. No, this is wrong. You should pull... Oh! You should pull to the other side, otherwise it's worse. There you go. Now you pull to the right. Ah, look at this. As long as you pull from the back of the truck, you're good to go. That's the reason a very long truck is actually a good implement. Still proved absolutely instrumental to what I'm trying to do today. Without it, it would have been impossible. Let me see my standing, by the way. Not yet rank 10. The bridge will get us closer once I fix the bridge. The factory actually gives you different type of materials. I should double check that I can use 2 medals rather than medal and something else past of the bridge. You gotta plan ahead in this game, unlike the other one, where you had only one type of material, the logs. Here there's way more. Okay. Yes, we don't care. Without a lot, we cannot tip, we just go fast. No, I am famous last words, you see? Never curse yourself. Always a bad idea to say I'm out of the woods until you are actually out of the woods. So dirty, my beautiful truck, all dirty now. Here's the factory. No visible winch. What is that? How do you call that giant lighting pole to the left? And here you have the factory, which will give us metal. And what else? Bam! Of course, I did it before. I had to do it again, otherwise I wouldn't feel at home. And cargo management time. This can give me metal planks or metal planks. I guess I'll get the metal planks then. These are heavy, huh? Okay, off to the metal bridge. Huh, it's a long trek. So basically we do the road that we did in the beginning in the inverse direction. Yes, including the difficult narrow mountain section. There's no way around it. All the way back to the garage. But honestly, I would download one of the medals. I don't know, perhaps. What I think about it. I would bring just one medal this way, honestly. And we finally fixed the metal bridge. Oh. Why are you creating... Waypoints are random? I don't know. Because it's Snowrunner, of course. It's all part for the course. Yes. Okay. The road is clear. Not easy, but clear. Of course I had to place the waypoint the wrong way. It's the doing of the game, really. Is any kind of trailer attachable to this? No, this is complete as it is. Not trailer to attach. Turning on the light, yeah, it's a good idea in general. No problem. If I remember, there was a need for metal the other side of the bridge. But anyway, it's metal you're bringing closer to the garage. It will be more easily available should I need it. Besides, the truck can carry two. Why carry one? Here we come to the difficult part, of course. I forgot refueling at the station. Not sure. Just, no? Asserting dominance over the road. Okay. And now it's a bit long, yes. This is I think it's the only water that we got across. Let's do it fast. Doing it fast might be better. No, wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec. Don't do it fast. No, 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 no. I do what worked previously. I go to the right. If I do it fast and I find myself stranded in the middle, I remain there forever and ever. This is where you gotta pass through, to the right. Doing things fast is always wrong in this game. Even if you think that it's better, it might turn out worse. Because you have no way of going back once you're in the middle. Come on. Attached to the back, it seems. Hey, thank you for the follow, Tasrif, and welcome to the stream. I normally play VR games. I also play this in VR, but today it wasn't possible, so I settled for just the usual wheel setup by doing it on a flat monitor. It's still worth playing. Still worth playing, it's a very good game. Only consider it's still quite buggy, but if you can get over it, the game itself is great. Yes, especially with a wheel. That works with it, and that's one of the problems, of course. Not many do. Not many wheels do. at the moment. Oh, here we refuel, of course. It seems like a very good idea. Bam! I always have to do it. Always. Fuel up. Basically, we're making progress. The next stretch will be the hardest one. That's the windy mountain road, not the one I was in. The problem is you can open the passage in theory, but you need some materials to bring to the landslide. I don't know which. I don't know which, unless I already know. Should go there with a scout, honestly. There's a rock slide here. Rock obstacle. What does it say? Do I have it as a task? Here it is. Ah, it needs metal planks. Wait a sec, I have two. And then we go that way. I can bring the metal planks there. Then we remove the lock slide, presumably will be faster. And then I have an extra metal plank for the other obstacle. Metal planks. Perfect. Even get more points and more money out of it. But most of all, we don't play the same road again. This is a different road that we're going to visit. That's perfect. Good thing I checked. Okay. This session is turning out into one of the most productive that I did up to now. Because of course it's like I said, at a certain point you're meant to switch map. If you remain on the same map, you're starting to do the more advanced mission. The maps are meant to be played in parallel, or almost. Not quite in parallel, but almost. Stupid allergy. Killing me. God damn it. Okay. To the right. It looks like I missed my turn. No, normally you always have to do this maneuver to make this beast turn, long as it is. Long as it is, it needs it. I think even if it's longer, it's way quicker, because the road over the mountain is extremely technical and complicated. This is much better, you just drive. You can even go internal for this. I'm well above the speed limit, but that's just part of the course, of course. I love the animation. Here we are. And in theory, but surprises notwithstanding, we unload. Come on. The metal. Accept. We clear the landslide. And we still, this is also better because now the track weighs less, no? Perfect, just what I need to actually reach the other bridge that I intended to fix. Now, of course, I won't have anything for the road past the bridge, but at least we open the pathway. Then I can go there with a scout, I guess, and open up the scouting points. Yes, why not? Maybe to go so fast, so fast can be dangerous, huh? Should be careful. I'm really pushing the accelerator now. With only one piece of planks, I will be even faster. What's my rank, by the way? 580 of 1700 I need. No, I won't be it in 10, I think. Too bad, because 10, I think you unlock something good at 10, in theory. I mean, it's 10. The 10th number. Yes, the garage. I could refuel here, but no, it's unneeded. This tank has very big fuel tanks. This truck, I mean, not this tank. Okay, now I said to go slow, but it's just impossible. When you finally can move in this game, it will feel like such a waste not to. I'm in sight of the objective. I missed the speedometer on the HUD. It was such an useful feature, and not the only one that they took out of the game for seemingly no reason. Oh, watch out, remain on the road center. I think we're there, honestly. Whoa! Here it is, here it is, here it is. And at this point, you finally repair the bridge. Whee! Perfect! What a nice bridge it was. So, experience points, we're still far from tier 10. You know, I might even just go to the scouting point with this truck. I mean, it's so close, you might be able to reach it. It's a very good truck after all. You normally would do it with a scout, but for what we know, it might even work. Why disregard the opportunity? Boom, 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 what's happening? The scouting point seems to be very much out of the road, unfortunately. What the hell, come on. I'm not sure. No, you cannot reach it from here. Maybe by going around and trying from the other side. Ah, the port has another thing that I need. Ah, yes, but it's the thing that needs the high saddle, which this truck cannot mount. In fact, that's the reason I came and fixed the bridge in the first place, to go to the port. What a scout, huh? That's quite the scout vehicle that I intend to use. I mean, if it works. If it looks stupid but it works, huh? Then maybe it's not that stupid. Whether it works or not, we still gotta find out, of course. Why did they place the waypoint so badly? It's not like any of the scouts that I actually have would move so fast up this slope, huh? Actually, they would probably be even worse, because the scouts they give you in the beginning, they kinda suck, unfortunately. Unless there's a major one that I missed. destroying trees all over. And starting to see the destination. Detour, it says. Detour to what? I want to go up. That's my purpose today. And here's the scouting points. Now, whether I can reach it or not, I don't know. Especially with this beast of a truck. Well, this can bring me forward a bit, but not even that. I don't know if I can do it, honestly, probably not. Not with this truck. Also because they only place very weak trees here. If there were a better tree, try with the differential. I'm out of options, I think. Only this. This is also weak, I think. Completely out of options. It's not doable, it seems. Not without chained wheels, at least. I keep trying, but no. This is not achievable with what I have here. Having said this, well, basically, we're done with this truck. We can only go to the port and get the trailer that I needed. What trailer was it again? The floating trail, huh? Blackbird needs your help. More in the floating gear. Deliver the rig salvage trailer. Ah, it's not that you get it here. Where do you get it? Here. Oh. And it's the saddle high. Okay. This basically means that I gotta reset the other track, unfortunately. Because it's the only one that can do it. How can you do it otherwise? Detach trailer. Recover. Customize. You need this saddle high. What else? Don't know whether you can install something better now. No. So the important thing is that it's saddle high, which is what I have at the moment. And saddle high is what I need for the oil rig salvage trailer. Off-road truck is recommended and saddle high is required. Perfect. So, easiest way. Like this. Here. Oh, wait a sec. Not sure. Ah, there's a rod here, yes. To the rod here. Not easy to see it, but there's a rod. And this is supposedly a rod. Doesn't look much like it, but I guess. No, I think it's illogical. No, this cannot be it. You gotta actually pass through this. Otherwise it's impossible. In some way you can get through this. Only possible explanation. All that winding thing is impossible, basically. Without a trailer, we're going to move faster. Starting on. Ehi Pachi, dimmi un po' che dice Pachi. La missione della trivella come si fa? Devo andare a prendere subito solo la casa enorme? La missione della trivella è not a drill, penso, quella che io ho dovuto rifare varie volte. Devi portare prima 2 metal al sito di trivellazione, poi gli devi portare la trivella che prendi alla Smithville Dam e poi gli porti la casa gigante che prendi in cima, oppure porti la casa gigante e poi la lasci lì. Occhio perché la casa gigante è buggata, si impunta un po' dappertutto. E poi un'altra cosa, non lo fare con un camion che non sia questo. Questo è l'unico che ce la fa. Almeno nella mia esperienza. Ti serve questo prima di poterla fare, secondo me. Che peccato che non possiamo giocare insieme. Ci vuoi provare? Non lo so, dico così. Ah no, beh, ormai stai facendo quella missione, non ti conviene. No, no, fai la missione, io faccio la mia. Prima o poi lo patcheranno, prima o poi ci permetteranno di giocare insieme. Questo è... Aspetta che te lo dico. Paghi's asking the name of the track. Questo è... International Paystar 5070. Io ho provato con tutti gli altri, anche quello verde che non è male, però non ce la fa lo stesso. Solo questo ce la fa. Ok guys, I got a cut out of the road now, basically. Yeah, that was the idea. I don't know if I can do it with the trailer as well. We'll try to understand whether it's possible or not before it becomes too late. Come on! You know you can do it. Ah. Yes. Questo in pratica è l'unico che serve per portare i trailer pesanti. Quelli prima non ce la fanno. I trailer pesanti, quelli che richiedono l'attacco alto, che adesso sto montando. Altrimenti qualsiasi altro camion prima o poi ti impunti. I think some horn is in order. Ah yeah, go back to automatic. The mud doesn't scare me, but this looks like a very angry variation of mud. This is not a normal mud, look at it. This is snowy mud. Actually, this is very bad mud. We gotta stay to the side. Wow. Gotta stay to the side. This is actually extremely dangerous. Super wet, snowy mud. And then I gotta come this way with the big trailer. It can be difficult. It works, it works. I don't know whether it will work with the trailer, but we will soon find out, I guess. Yes. Shouldn't be too far now. It's okay. Service, it says. Got a service point past this point. Well, it's not tipping with just the weight of the cabin, come on. Famous last words, no? Bam! What is this? Ah, no, you can get past of it, okay. Oh, it was farther than I imagined. This is potentially a threat because it's very what's the word? It's very inclined to the side. No, but it's not. Well, actually, I don't like it. I'm not doing it well. I risked it, but okay. With the trailer, this will be super dangerous. With the trailer, I won't like it at all. Why is this so dangerous? It didn't look like it. This is a fairly long road for no reason. They didn't make it particularly interesting. Just drive along the road and yeah. Almost feels like Truck Simulator, no? Just drive. So, what is this thing that I gotta get? Oh, it's a very long thing. Can I actually carry it? I don't know. That's enormous. I'm not sure I can carry it. Look how eager it is. It vibrates. I don't know whether I can carry this thing all the way to the port. It's so damn big. Okay, we will make an attempt, of course. I thought the drilling thing was big. That was nothing compared to it. I guess it's all the way back and over the snow, and because if I go this way, I don't know, it's such a winding road. I guess we can try. Well, I arrived to that and then think about it. Perhaps I can devise a solution. I don't know whether it's worth it to go through the woods, honestly. It looks almost undoable. Wait, what is this? Why sideboard trailer? Does it have an exclamation mark? Well, seemingly no reason. Also, the fuel might be a problem. This is a big load. No one can deny that it is big. New trailer discovered. Sideboard trailer. How's my XP? 790. 40% Michigan, 6% Alaska. Eventually we'll go to Russia, I guess. Cannot even see the truck cabin with this. Ah, look how many wheels! If I tip that, I don't think there's any way to tip it back. Must weight 1,000 tons. I don't know, it's so enormous. Ridiculously big. No, I think it would be a bad idea to go in the woods road, but mostly not because of traction, but rather the length of the load. How can you ever expect this thing to make it past that narrow winding road? It's best to go over the guardrail like I did before. I will use some other truck to pull this, while hoping to get enough traction and manage to get the other side somehow. Because otherwise it just seems impossible. I don't see it working any other way. So, excluding that, how else would you do it? Let me check the map. Can I go this way? No, it's absolutely useless. Why did they make the road go like this? There's no reason. It doesn't. It's not short. There's nothing. Imagine making this thing fit like no. Best to try my luck here again. Come on. Oh. Now I understand the reasoning of the road to the right. Because this is too cantilevered, it will overturn the truck. Yes, you actually have to use it on your way back. It was too dangerous on the way in. If I do it with the trailer, I will overturn. No, it's there for a reason, and a very good reason too. I'll have to use it. It will certainly overturn. In fact, it says detour. It'll take some time, I gather. A lot of snow. But I think snow is better than ice, no? So could be worse. Also doesn't look very deep. I think I'm touching the actual tarmac underneath it. Of course it's all very relatively speaking. Did it really have to have all this snow here? I think this needs two vehicles. The engine is not powerful enough. It's not a matter of traction. Well, it's not like I stopped yet. The problem is eventually I will reach the... Wait, if I could attach the rear, maybe. To that. Look at this. This I like it. This will bring me forward, I think. Just to vent the anger and frustration. Do a good attachment. No, that's a fake tree. Some of these trees are just painted on, basically. Now straight on. I think we'll get out after all. Where's the mouse pointer? I lost my mouse point. What is this? Snowrunner. The game where you're playing a beta even if you don't know it. This is weird. Now I lost all force feedback. Well, force feedback. More like the vibration, the slight vibration that this game has. It never had proper force feedback. Actually, I think it's better. I prefer it. There is less effort. Well, finally we're out of the snow, I think. Now the force feedback works again. What is this? The mysteries of Snowrunner. My god. What a shortcut I took. Well, it's better to take more time than tip the track, I guess. The problem is I could still tip the track. It's not like I'm safe by passing through this. In fact, look at this. Oil rig salvage. I wonder what the sort of equipment this is meant to represent, honestly. No? These are the best, no? Like an half-destroyed tree lying flat on the road is better than an entire tree rooted to the ground. It cannot touch better. Makes no sense, but still. The game works like that, I guess. Who am I to argue with logic, even if a 41 at that? Huh. Come on, it's moving, finally. Death Stranding, indeed. Can I touch all the way to... Yes. I still think with 2 tracks it would take less time. If I brought another track here and pulled this one along, it would be better. Eventually I might have to do it. What's the hold up? No. But I might have to do it mostly because I'll have to bring fuel to it. And when I bring fuel, the other truck will also pull it along, I guess. Find the good one by rules of exclusion, when eventually you destroy every other single tree. The problem is I will need to attach to the other side. Ah. I should have risked it on the low road, I think. At this point, there is only one way. Just not moving. What's holding it? It is -3 or something. Yes, I think it did. Here it is. Now it's starting to move. Just so ridiculously big. Making so little progress for so much effort. There's definitely something wrong with my approach. Try that. I mean, if I really insist eventually. It's cell on Earth. Every time I do this, it moves farther a bit, I think. I'm not so sure. Try to attach all the way to that thing over there. It's got a very long winch now. Ah, this is good. Oh, but it's working, just very slowly. If I look at the quantity of progress I made, I want to cry. So I best not. Yeah. This ain't bad. Not a switch back to automatic. For what I know, it might work. Oh, of course it doesn't. Why doesn't this tree break, for instance? It should, it's the type that normally breaks. Let's go for a long winching. None is ideal. Of course this is not good. I should winch from the trailer actually. The long trailer missions are the worst. Especially if you're doing them alone. Which unfortunately this game tends to require. We're back at the intersection, huh? Eventually, surprisingly. It seems I managed, but the fuel is almost over, yeah. So we'll have to do the rescue mission again with a different truck. I think I'll use the green one. I remember the name. That should also help the big one come along, I bet. I'm not liking this. I did all this long stretch of road just for not overturning it. Look what I did. That's not good. That's your problem. Okay. I just wasn't seeing it. I just couldn't see it. Now. I gotta touch the trailer, I think. What the heck? Okay. If I attach the trailer... Never relax in this game. It's so easy to do a fatal mistake, so easy. As long as this remains attached, it's okay. Yeah, but you gotta detach it eventually, otherwise... Hey, it's not moving. If you don't attach in the front, you're not moving. Then this is very, very dangerous. We'll see. No, but I think if the cabin doesn't tip, the trailer won't either. It's working, it's working. Fuel is basically at 0. Come on! You must hate me, Snowrunner. Today we're doing the proper snow running, by the way. We're actually playing on the snow, as we very well should, given the title of the game. Up to today was only mud all the time. Yes. Now to the right, I think. Out of fuel. Okay. Well, we moved it. It's not like we didn't move it. Now, detach it 1 sec. Okay, nothing terrible happened. Only later I thought it might. We gotta go to the garage and fetch another truck that will bring fuel to it. I will probably go with the... Where is it? Well, I could use another Pacific P12, but that would be boring. I wanted the other one. Ford, Chevrolet. Well, I don't want 2 trucks that are the same. Where is it? It's not the Freestar. It's not this either. These are never used probably. It's an highway truck. Let me go to the store again. What I mean is that I want the... No, it's not heavy duty, it's off-road. International Paystar 5070. Well, I don't have it, that's the problem. We buy it with the money I got from the wrong trucks that I had. Wait a sec, it says I have it. International pay star. Oh, it's wrong. Must be on some other map, I don't know. Okay, international pay star. Pay star with fuel necessarily. This is so high. Cyber maintenance frame at dawn. No, you need the fuel. No, you need the fuel. Oh. So route is ta-ta, 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 over this and down to this. This won't take long. I might bring the fuel then perhaps end it for today because I have some things to do. Sunday morning and all that. Sunday morning? What does Sunday morning? Well, we did some real progress, huh? Today we actually did some real progress. On a new map, no less. I started to play on the snow. I thought I did gain a level because apparently once you're past the first handful, it becomes very long to gain new levels. Sunday morning. Don't remember what it says then. Yeah, power slide it. What is this? A freaking Mario Kart. Boom. Ba, ba. Ba. You cannot keep it pressed. It's always a short honk. What a shame. No? Ah, look how it slides so nice. That was a nice effect. Maybe a bit underdone, it should slide more, but still there is some sliding around. Okay, now we go over the guard. I don't know whether I can do it with the heavy thing, but I think so, Should be achievable, because from the other side it's not as tall. Now, whether I can achieve it with this, we'll see. I think the differential lock is very important for this. In fact, it's all I need, probably. And a decent tree. A tree that doesn't suck. Am I asking too much? Then this doesn't have as long of a... Well, but it's long enough. Come on, you stupid track. Maybe if I go faster when I attempt it. These wheels are too small to do it. Ah! Almost. Come on. I don't think this truck can do it. Huh? I don't think so. Ah, but I can go around. Wait a sec. Am I stupid or what? There's no need to actually jump over the guardrail. You can go around. I hope I can get it unstuck. I could have gone around, no problem. Damn. Why make your life difficult when there is no need? How did they climb if you cannot get out of it? Ah, well, of course, with the winch, but there's no winch into the other direction. Unless, not even the pole. Really, not even the pole. By a millimeter, not even the pole. Then I might be screwed, actually. I'm thinking what I might try, but nothing comes to mind. Such a stupid way to end it. Okay. Okay. Never say never. Stupid me. Just go to the right. Incredible as well. I didn't look that way. I was looking only this way. But also the map threw me off, because the map made this stretch of road look like something where you would have to do that. Unless there is actually a stretch of road where you have to do that and it's not this. Now I'm thinking that maybe I was thinking of a different place. No, it's just that the map is wrong. There's a road here. And it's certainly the way the other truck has to come. Ah yeah, the all mud section. You see, nothing is easy. You might think that it is, but never easy it is. Not in this game. As long as two wheels, well, two or more wheels remain on the snow, the super muddy area shouldn't stop me, or so I hope, or so I hope. Then forward like this. I don't know how I'll get the other track past of this, with all the weight it will be carrying, honestly. I honestly have no idea. That will be quite difficult. Honestly, if I were designing this kind of fuel tank for off-road trucks, I would make them wider and lower. The balance of gravity is just too bad for what we're trying to achieve. It's extremely detrimental to any kind of advanced maneuver. How far is it? Not very far. Just around the curve. You have to remind to yourself in this game that you are trying to achieve something of great importance. Otherwise, it feels like a struggle with no respite. I think it's best if one of the wheels is on snow and the other on mud. Like to have half and an half. They compensate one another, but pretty shitty. Watch out now. What pretty shitty makes me think that this game needs more animal. Would be cool, would be cool. They should have a more strong carriage as the various vehicles, huh? That would be fun to employ. Thinking of Red Dead Redemption now. Where are you, truck? It's close now. It's close. I can see the waypoint from the trailer. Here you are. Oh. Don't do anything funny. 2 minutes from it. Oh god, I don't like it. Wait a sec. No, because I climbed with the left wheel. Okay. Now we refuel it. And then I guess that's it for today, yeah. I would say we did enough. Refuel. No, I'm mixing source with the target. From the fuel tank to the international base star. Put it in the other track as well. Yeah, guys, we have come to the end of this morning's stream. Like I said, we did some serious progress. The game, of course, is difficult. The game needs some time, but progressing steadily is good enough. I wonder when they will fix it so that I can play actually with my friends. That was the intended use of it. Then again, I will still play it, because yes, I do enjoy it plenty. I didn't do anything with the mods yet. And this afternoon we're going to break the bank, I presume, in Elite Dangerous, because it will be my first foray into low temperature diamond mining, which from what I've heard makes you earn millions. So if you've never done it in Elite Dangerous, you might find some interest in my afternoon stream. There will be action, of course. I will try to shoot at some pirates in the meantime. Whether I can or not, we'll see. And like I said, tomorrow morning for me it's impossible to play, so I will play again after this afternoon, tomorrow afternoon as well. See you then, I hope you will come. Bye bye guys, thanks for watching, ciao!